Thank you for joining me on my adventure to get my pilot's license. This is a 360 video, so before we get started, I highly recommend you turn your video quality settings up, as this is a 4K video. If you're watching this on a computer, you can rotate the video by using the WASD letters on the keyboard, or by clicking and dragging the screen. If you're watching this on a mobile device, you can touch a screen, and on the top right corner there's a 3-dot button to turn your video quality settings up. I recommend you turn them up to 2160p or 2160s.
Clear left, clear right. Okay. And windsock's favoring 18, so we'll taxi 18.
Okay.
Brake check good. Feel 'em. Alright, clear left, clear right. Keep coming right, a little more. I have taps and brakes, so just kind of move it around. Alright, clear left and clear right.
Clear left, clear right.
Alright, make sure you're not riding the brakes.
Yeah.
So, enough power to get you out, and then release the brakes, and if we need the brakes to help turn, we can tap each one. Avalon traffic, Cessna 1 Alpha Tango, taxi midfield 18 Apple Valley. Alright, Yoke's gonna go all the way forward and to the right.
Forward and to the right.
There's a wind blowing
This video is my 8th flight lesson. I lost the video from my last 2 flights. In this lesson, I flew this new plane I had never flown before. It had an issue with the stall warning horn. It really wasn't a big deal, but I really lost a lot of my confidence with this issue. This video will be the last that I record my full pre-flight and run-up. All future videos will be from when I take the runway on, because I'm struggling with battery life and that part's a little boring. Also, in the video description, I'm gonna add some highlights to the video, so if you'd like to go to a certain section in the video, look for those hyperlinks where you could just click on them and I'll take you to that part of the video. Also, if there's anything you'd like to see or any suggestions you'd like to make, please feel free to leave it in the comments. I'm really trying to grow my channel and get more subscribers and viewers. Thank you, I appreciate it.
We're gonna do our run up facing west.
We'll see what the wind looks like down there. It's pretty light.
Yeah.
So we may not need to. If we just turn towards the runway, it might be fine.
I wanted to fly.
Picking up again.
I wanted to fly in the wind today, and we had all our wind in the morning. Right now it's dead.
Yeah, that's why it's hard to predict it. The windmills over there are moving a little bit out of the west, so up higher it might have a little bit. See, like now it's picking up again.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll turn into the wind.
Go up to the blue sign and hang a left.
Yeah. Yeah, just kind of face generally into the wind. Alright, tap, tap, tap. Pull it down right there. Alright, that ought to work. There.
Okay, parking brake set. Cabin doors locked and latched.
Okay.
Flight controls free and correct. Back. Right. Forward. Straight. Good. Okay. Flight instruments set. So we got
At 278.
okay.
See, on the liquid compass, in 477 it's got a flat card, so it's different. But on the liquid compass, it's backwards.
Okay. And our altitude.
So 3,060 down here at this end. So that's 50 at the mark, so just put it a little bit past the mark. No? Alright, good.
valve on.
Good.
Mixture rich. We're
We're
gonna
gonna leave it there for right now. Oh, after we do the run up.
Elevator trim. Takeoff. Okay, run up to 1700 RPM.
Correct.
Magneto checks, 2 clicks to the left. 2 clicks right. 1 click left. Drop. 1 click right. And back up. RP check. Down about 80 RPM.
Good.
Back up. Engine instruments check. We got oil pressure and our temp is coming up. Ammeter check. So we're gonna turn off our alternator here. Showing slight disengage, our light came on. Alright, back on and it's now generating power. Our suction gauge is in the green. And we're going to set our mixture now at 2000 RPM.
Correct. Oh, you want to go left first? There you go. Alright, now to the right. Peek it out. It might go higher than 2000.
So when it's
that's
like
okay.
21.
Alright, now 2 turns in after that.
1, 2.
There we go.
Then idle check.
Full idle, just ease it back. Check for idle. We have idle. Good.
Back to
And back to 1000. High idle.
Roto fiction set. Radios are set to 122.8. Transponders on altitude 1200.
Good.
Strobe lights as desired. Landing lights as desired. And ready for takeoff at 0 flaps. RP cold. And we will give it full throttle on the runway.
Takeoff briefing.
We will, if at takeoff, if we have an engine failure, we will land on any available runway. If no runway is available, we will land straight ahead. Clear left, clear right.
I would say remaining runway rather than available. The reason I say the difference is because 2, 6, and 8 is up there, and that's technically an available runway, but it's not really straight out. So we want to be remaining runway on the runway that we're on.
Okay.
That way it applies kind of no matter where you go.
Okay.
Alright, clear left, clear right. You have the controls. We'll swing it around and go to the runway. Okay. crosswind, downwind, base, final, extended final, all clear. And you've got the flight controls. And you want to make the radio call or you want me to make it?
Go ahead.
Alright, go ahead and start taking the runway and I'll make the call. Flight traffic system 1 Alpha Tango departing runway 18 straight out to the south, Apple Valley.
Good afternoon. This is Apple Valley Automated Unicom. Click your mic 3 times for an advisory, 4 times for radio check.
Unicom information for advisory purposes only.
And 3, 2, 1.
Alright, we got 50, go ahead and rotate.
Rotating.
And climb out 65. Oop. Don't let it drop, just pick it up and then slowly let it down.
That's a stall horn I'm hearing?
Yeah, it's not stalling though, it's just kind of not working correctly.
Okay, that kind of threw me off on that takeoff there. Gonna trim for 65,
Alright. And we'll continue the climb up to 5,500.
Remember those porta potties are there, so if
Yep.
you have to land somewhere, we don't do it there.
That'd be a crappy spot to land.
I hold a certain heading.
Just 180 is fine for now. We're just going to keep heading towards the south, keep climbing up. Once we get to altitude, we'll clear the area and we'll start working on our stalls. Kind of scanning sections of the sky at a time. Looking for traffic, obstructions.
Apple Valley Automated Advisory. Wind 240 at 7, altimeter 300 feet, currently altitude 4,600 for runway 7.
Unicom information for advisory purposes only.
gonna level off at what altitude again?
5,500.
Okay.
Make a left turn. We'll continue the climb.
Clear left, clear right. Left turn.
And roll out.
Man, I'm really not liking this airplane.
Why's that?
I don't know, it's just, I feel like the airspeed indicator isn't accurate.
It's pretty much the same as the others.
Okay, maybe it's just the stall horn that's
Yeah.
throwing me off, but I feel like our sight picture looks like a 65 or maybe even a little more.
Just fly it by the airspeed indicator. Because it was, feel like at 70 it's hardly climbing at all.
Yeah.
So that's like one way you can kind of tell.
And like right now I feel like we have a 65 mile per hour sight picture.
But just pitch up for that speed though. So you only got 100 feet a minute.
Yeah.
So that's what about 70 is gonna net you. Remember too, the density altitude is a little different.
Approximately 10 miles to the
Yeah.
southwest. Bound for
So your air thickness is a little different. So that angle might look slightly different.
Got a bird ahead. Right at 12 o'clock.
Got him. Actually, not a bird. You know what? Let's go left and see what that was. Go ahead and turn left.
Turning left.
That was kind of weird. Turning left. Keep going left. May not even see it again. Alright, roll out.
Rolling out.
Raise that left wing, see if you can even see it. I don't even know what the heck, it wasn't, no, it wasn't a bird though, I don't think.
This is 6525.
Looks like a bird to me.
At midfield, taxiing runway Alpha to 1.
Alright, keep climbing, let's go left turn. Keep climbing to 55.
Okay. Left turn. Keep climbing.
Apple Valley, automatic advising. Speed 0.
turn going?
That traffic ahead?
Where?
About 1 o'clock.
Not seeing anything. Where are you
It might
looking?
be a water.
Oh, it's a spot on the mountain, yeah. Alright, keep that left turn going.
Okay.
Alright, we're going to use that as our clearing turn right there, so we won't worry about doing a clearing turn right now.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll out. And we're going to level out, so configure for level flight.
Okay.
Get it kind of stabilized. And let me know when you feel like you've got it leveled out, kind of for a stable cruise. Stable as you can get it anyway.
Apple Valley traffic, Moody 96 Whiskey is on the southwest side of the field. We'll be crossing over midfield for left traffic.
Alright, that should be pretty good right there.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to do a power off stall with no flaps on this first one.
Okay.
So carburetor heat comes out.
Okay.
Power to 1500. Let the airspeed slow, but you're going to pitch up a little bit, so you want that airspeed to slow down a little bit. We want to try to maintain that altitude. Minimum loss of altitude, basically, is what we're going to try to do here. So keep pitching up, see, so we can not lose that altitude. Keep pitching. All right, power to idle. Keep pitching, keep pitching, keep pitching. Looking straight out. Use your rudders to keep the wings level. Keep pitching, keep pitching, keep pitching, keep pitching up. Yeah, if you let that go, it's just like the landing. You want to keep pitching lightly, lightly pitching, slowly. Alright, let the nose drop just to the horizon. Whoop, don't push it forward, just let it come down. Full power all the way in. Full power right there. So you don't want to dive it. See how much we lost?
Yeah.
If we were over the runway, we would have smacked into the runway.
Yeah.
So what we're trying to think about is think about landing, like that's an approach to landing type stall. So we want to be able to try to control that, in essence, a flare, or that transition to stall, in this case, with a minimum loss of altitude. Alright, carburetor heat in. And give me a left turn. Keep climbing. We're going to practice some turns and things as we go in between maneuvers. It's going to give us a chance to kind of clear the area. And I'm trying to get out of this this area over here to the east because it's going to be really turbulent in there. So
Okay.
we're going to work our way just kind of back and forth. Keep going left. We're just going to kind of work east and west across the valley here.
Okay. Right now?
And roll out right there. That's good. Okay, we're going to do that again. Carburetor heat.
Okay.
Power to 15.
Apple Valley 96 Whiskey.
Okay, and start getting about 60 knots now. We're gonna get in closer to an approach situation. So just hold it off right there. Minimum loss of altitude. Alright, power to idle. Now slowly start pulling back on the yoke. Just nice and easy. Looking straight out. Forget the instruments. Just looking straight out. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Don't let it forward. Keep pulling. Alright, that was just to the horizon right there. Full power all the way in. Yeah, we didn't dive at that time. That's what we're looking for. We just want to bring it just to the horizon. Full power. We're manipulating the pitch. Try to control that the best we can. We had a little bit less altitude loss on that one. That's good. Okay. Alright, let's climb back to 55. We'll continue on a west heading for right now.
Scary stuff, Gary.
Oh, you haven't done a power on yet. I'll demo the first one. Because, yeah, that'll wake you up if you're not used to that. That's why the power on is exactly why I was telling you earlier to make sure that you can get full rudder deflection, because it is easy to start to spin it or to spin it if you're not working the rudders. Yeah, that's good right there. We'll go ahead and stop right there for now. Clear left, clear right. Let's do one more of those. Carburetor heat out.
Okay.
Power to 15. We're gonna start pitching for 60. So what we got right here is now we have a what? Approach to landing situation, right?
Yep.
All right, now power to idle. Slowly pulling back on the yoke. Pulling, looking straight out. Using your rudders to step on the high wing a little bit. Drop the nose to the horizon. Whoop, just to the horizon. See that right there? That's a secondary stall. It's going to stall at a higher airspeed than the primary stall. It's actually a G-loaded type stall. So we want to try to avoid that because that's what happens basically is we drop the nose too much, panic sets in, we grab the yoke and we yank it back. We're going to stall at a higher airspeed and it's a deeper stall than the primary stall. Okay. So we're going to try to avoid that. That's why we only want to just drop it to the horizon, start getting the power in. We don't want to dive towards the ground if at all possible. Alright, we're looking left and right. Let's go ahead and do one more here with flaps this time. Carburetor heat comes out. Now in this one I'm going to have you go power 1800. That's going to reduce the amount of descent while we get the flaps extended. So go ahead and extend flaps 20. Now the nose is going to come up a little bit, so just put a little bit of forward pressure right in there. A little bit of forward pressure. Forward. You're pulling back. You don't want to stall it yet. Hold on just a second. Yeah. You're doing backwards. Hold on. Okay, let's clean that up really quick. Because what we got is you're pulling back and you're trying to pull it into the stall, but we haven't set it up yet. The setup is first, and then we do the maneuver.
No, I wasn't trying to stall it. I was trying to...
Well, you were pulling back, and it's what it's going to do is it's going to stall it.
I was just trying to keep the plane level.
You weren't keeping it level, though. You were going to stall it. Oh, the airspeed was dropping because you're pulling back when we're putting in flaps, and then it's going to bring the nose up, and it's going to stall. So, you know what? Let's just do that really quick. Let's just do this scenario like we just had. I'm going to give you that same scenario. I've got the controls. So if I'm pulling back as I'm setting it up, what's it going to do? The airspeed's going to start to diminish, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to pull it back as I'm setting it up.
Yeah.
But you see how I'm pulling it into the stall? Mm-hmm. And so what I was trying to get you to do is hold the nose down as the flaps come in.
Okay.
So watch this really quick. So power in, carburetor heat. I'm going to bring the flaps up. The flap 0. Okay. That's why I stopped you on it, because you were pulling it into the stall.
Yeah.
Rather than trying to prevent the stall.
Yeah, I wasn't just jumping the gun and going into the maneuver.
No, well, that's what it felt like. That's why I was trying to get to stop, but you were still pulling back, and I'm pushing hard on the yoke, and you're fighting me on the yoke. Okay. So what's it going to do? It's going to stall, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's what I want you to see. That's what's important. Yeah. All right, so carburetor heat. All right, so when we bring the power back, 1800. So what I want you to feel, put your hand on the yoke. What I want you to feel, I'm not going to do anything with the yoke. I want you to feel what it's going to do. And watch out the front. When I put those flaps in, watch what's going to happen. See how the nose is going to buck up a little bit?
Yeah.
That's why I was telling you to push it forward, because otherwise it's going to stall from the flaps. But when you pull back and then the flaps bring the nose up, it will put it into a stall.
You know what it was? I think I felt you pulling.
I did that afterwards.
So instinctively, I was trying to counter.
You were doing it first, is why I was holding it, is what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. When you did do what I was asking you to do, I was holding it, because I know that people won't hold that off. Anyway, nonetheless, we just got to try to not try to intentionally stall it.
Yeah.
And be aware of what we're trying to do.
Instinctively, I was controlling what I was trying to do opposite what I felt the controls doing.
Well, you were doing that before I touched anything.
Okay.
Because the nose was coming up. So I mean, you can debate it all you want. All I'm doing is reacting to what I see.
Yeah.
All right. So because I wouldn't have been pushing it away if the nose was going down. All right. So we're gonna bring this into the stall. See, that's a little bit different pitch.
Yeah.
Alright, same thing, we're going to bring it in, and we just bring it just to the horizon, see that?
Yeah.
We're not trying to dive it, we're just trying to hold that right in there. Carburetor heat, 1 notch of flaps only, otherwise it's going to sink out. Another notch of flaps. Another notch of flaps. Alright, give me a right turn, and let's go ahead and climb up. Let's go to 5,000.
I have the controls.
You have the controls.
Right turn.
Keep coming looking right, keep coming right. About 30-degree bank, keep turning, roll it in a little steeper. There you go. Keep coming around. Alright, we want to pitch for 65 and bring it through so we can climb up. And roll out right there. And 65, climb out, keep climbing out. So we're going to pitch for 65. Go ahead and just level off right there, and let's set it up again. Carburetor heat. Power to 1800. Alright, flaps 20.
Forward on the yoke this time. Okay.
Alright, flaps 30. And power to idle. Alright, now slowly pitch it up into the stall. Keep pitching up, keep pitching up, keep pitching up. Or use your rudder pedals to keep the wings level. Just lightly on the pressure. Just to the horizon, just to the horizon. Don't dive it. Secondary stall. Don't want to yank it. Just to ease it. Alright, full power recovery. Yeah, don't panic. If you panic, you're going to make it do stuff that you don't want it to do.
Yeah.
Because what that did is it put it into a secondary stall. It's harder to recover from that stall than the primary stall. So what's our next step on recovery? One notch only, good. Yeah, we can't panic on those. We just have to just nice and smoothly recover. Because any kind of abrupt control movement is going to put a G-loaded stall in there. See, once again, it's trying to stall, so you got to push a little forward on the yoke.
Okay.
All right, another notch flaps. There we go. And last notch, clean it up. Alright, let's do one more of those. Carburetor heat out. Power to 1800. Flaps 20. Alright, flaps full. And power to idle. Look nice and smooth. Slowly pulling back nice and easy, just like a landing. Keep pulling nice and easy. Pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. Recovery's just to the horizon. There you go, yeah, you're diving it again and yanking. So, go ahead and clean it up, and we're gonna work with that a little bit. Because what you're inducing is you're inducing another stall, so we would just want to try to avoid that.
Yeah.
Alright, another notch of flaps. So you're pushing it forward and then you're having to grab it and you gotta yank it. So now you got like a double, you're like almost double clutching it. Alright, so go ahead and hit it again. So, really quick, I got the controls?
Yeah.
Alright, I have the controls. Alright, so here's what we got going on.
Okay.
I'm gonna go power to idle, I'm gonna do this with no flaps. So what we have is, we're bringing it into the stall, okay? We're bringing it into the stall, we want it to brake. It's gonna brake, and we just want the nose just to the horizon, see that?
Yes.
Alright, so, that's what we want. Give me just a second. There we go, I was getting a squeal on my headset. Alright, so this is what we got going on though. Clear left, clear right. Power to idle. Is so when it brakes, what's happening is, so it's braking, and rather than just letting the nose come down on its own and holding it, you're pushing it down and then panic back. See that stall that came in secondary?
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to demo that. See how the horn came on a lot stronger and everything kind of came in? That's from letting it drop a lot, and then the panic from that yanking back on the yoke is a G-loaded stall, and that's going to be at a higher speed than the primary.
Okay.
Alright, so we want to try to avoid that. Alright, so go ahead.
So what I'm doing wrong is, when I'm braking the
force it. And then when it breaks, you're pushing down rather than just kind of holding it off. Think about if we were over the runway. What would that do over the runway? We would be,
Yeah, I know what it would do over the runway.
yeah, and we got to think of it the same thing. We want to try to keep it just to the level, try to hold it off, try to apply some power and reduce the flaps. Carburetor heat first. What's that?
So, when I'm pulling up the stall brakes, what I'm doing is pushing forward on the yoke, and I need to hold back on it.
A little bit. Just hold it to the horizon.
Hold it to the horizon.
Correct.
Then throttle.
See, you're pushing, and then the panic sets in from the dive.
Yeah.
Because basically what you're doing is the nose is braking as well, and then you're pushing it even farther. So it's getting double force going down. It's getting double input basically.
Yeah.
The brake is making it go down, but then you're pushing the nose down at the same time. So we don't really want to do that. We want to just drop the nose basically at that point in that kind of a stall. We just want to drop it to the horizon is all we really need to do.
Yeah.
But if we push it too far, and then we realize we push it too far, and we grab it to try to control it, what's going to happen then is then we're pulling hard, and it's going to stall at a higher speed than the initial stall.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, so here's what we're going to do now. We're going to do a power on stall. I still have the controls. This time, no carburetor heat. Power is going to come back to 1800. Flaps are 0. We're looking left and right, all look good. So this is simulating a takeoff condition. So I have my power to 18. I'm going to bring my pitch to 65. So I'm climbing out VY. So I just left the airport. And I'm climbing out. And as I'm climbing out, I don't realize it, but the nose is getting a little high. Maybe I dropped something and I'm pulling back on the yoke too much, or it's trimmed wrong. Stall horn starts coming in. And as I'm pitching up, you see it's not stalling yet. And I'm working my feet, and then when it breaks, I'm gonna drop the nose just to the horizon.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not ready to do those yet.
If not though, see then the rudder, what's gonna happen is if you're not working the rudder, it's gonna want to go over.
Yeah.
So let's bring that back to 18 again. So pitching for 65. I start adding power. This is why you need to just look outside, forget all the instrumentation.
Yeah.
Just look outside, keep your wings level with the rudder. So you're pitching. You got the horn. And we're just gonna work that a little bit. That was still flying. Not stalled yet. There's a little bit of turbulence. There's the brake. We'll bring it to the horizon and correct it with our feet. Alright, does that work?
Yeah, I'm not ready to do that yet.
No problem. Alright, let me know when you have the controls.
Now the controls.
Alright, give me a right turn to the west.
Right turn to the west.
Right turn to the west.
Clear left, clear right.
Yeah, we'll come out and we'll do some of those at another point. Alright, come around, we're going to do some slow flight. So let's go ahead and level out at 5,000. A little bit of climb there.
Hey Gary, is that you over there by Liquid?
Not quite that far, but yeah.
Alright, yeah, we're just off your nose, turning back around to the west, or east, yeah, west, sorry.
Oh, I got you inside now.
Yeah, we'll head out this direction.
Alright, go ahead and level out here. You see him in sight? Or you got him in sight, rather? 12 o'clock.
Oh, yes, yes.
Alright, here's what we're going to do. I've got the controls. We're going to do a little bit of slow flight.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my power back a little bit. I'm going to try to hold this altitude right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my speed down. So let's say right now, let's say I want to try to hold 60. So I'm going to pitch for the 60, and it's starting to descend a little bit. So what do I got to do? I got to add the power for the descent, but I may also have to do what? A little bit of rudder. And I might have to trim it. It's still wanting to descend, so I got to power a little bit. They're going to go over here to the right. I lost him.
Still there.
See him?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, roll out right there. Alright, so go ahead and take the controls.
Okay, I have the control.
And just try to keep 60 and add a little bit of power.
Okay.
Apple Valley, automated advisory.
Alright, so there's a little bit of slow flight for right now. We're gonna not get that too much slower at this point. We'll do some more of that later when you're a little bit more used to that. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna have you do is go ahead and recover from that. So drop the nose just to the horizon. There you go, and power full. Okay. And now let's go ahead and drop down to 4,000 feet. Okay. So go ahead, and we're gonna review a little bit of Ford fundamental stuff, and then we'll go back in and we'll work the pattern a bit. Yeah, the stalls are a little unnerving. It will get better. Yeah. Alright, keep dropping down to 4. As we're working our way back to the airport and descending down, go ahead and go left a little bit. Were you available to fly Sunday to do that Big Bear kind of loop?
Okay.
I can go at 12:30 if that works.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go ahead and roll out. We'll just have to make sure we book the plane today because they won't be around on Sunday, so that we can make sure to have the book and the barbecue for whichever plane they give us.
Okay.
Alright, we're going to keep dropping down to 4,000. We're 4,500 for 4,000. We're scanning left, right. Alright, give me a right turn.
Right turn.
And roll out. We'll keep coming down to 4.
Yeah, this, I don't know if it's the stall horn, but this plane just makes me really nervous.
It's probably just bumpier today than usual.
Yeah.
Alright, keep coming down to 4. Alright, give me a left turn.
Check, brake location.
Left turn.
Alright, roll out.
And we're at 4,000.
Apple Valley, automated advisory. AMC 10 altimeter 300,
Those power on.
700 for runway, listen traffic.
Unicom information for advisory purposes only.
Those power on stalls, they're scary, but I definitely see their benefit.
Yeah, because that's a takeoff configuration, so if you had it trimmed wrong or something like that on takeoff,
That could
go
easily
around, anything like that. Flight traffic, Cessna 1 Alpha Tango, 5 southeast of the field, maneuvering for a 45 for left traffic, 26 Apple Valley.
Okay, so we're gonna take a 45.
We're gonna go out this way and then come in on a 45 for 26.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just basically maneuvering over that way to the 45.
Intersect the intersect the 45 to the downwind.
Correct. Go ahead and come down to 3850 on the altitude. Power right there. It is going to get turbulent in here, so just if it does, you're going to correct that with rudder.
Well, that's why I wanted to come fly later in the day, but
Flight traffic. Cessna 1 Alpha Tango, 3 to the southwest on a 45, left traffic 26 Apple Valley. Alright, start making that right turn.
right turn.
And roll out right there.
Okay.
Alright, add a little power, we need 100 feet. Scanning for traffic, obstructions, kind of eyeballing down on the runway itself and seeing what's going on down there. And right turn. Avalon traffic, 1 Alpha Tango is left downwind 26 Apple Valley. Alright, go ahead and roll out. Alright, try to keep that altitude best you can. Alright, nobody on the taxiway for 1A. Nobody in the run-up or on the runway. And I don't see anybody taking off 26 either, so we're good there. Alright, coming up 1,000 foot markers, carburetor heat. Power to 1500. Flaps to 20. Drop your nose to 60. You're going to keep 60 with the pitch.
Yeah.
And just keep your power right there about 15. Don't turn base yet. Go ahead and turn now. Keep 60 though through the turn. Avalon traffic, 1 Alpha Tango is left base 26 Apple Valley, touch and go. And roll out. Alright, bring back a little bit of power, keep 60 with the pitch, and go ahead and turn for final. And power all the way to idle now. Flight traffic, Cessna 1 Alpha Tango, final 26, touch and go, Apple Valley. Alright, make sure your feet are really low on the pedals. Pitch for 60 though. Gonna be a little high, a little fast. We're gonna work with that. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll it back over.
930 Whiskey Taxi, 10 Ayers, fuel.
Guys, look way down the end of the runway. I'm gonna help you out with this so you can see this sight picture. We're a little fast. That's why we're floating a bit, but that's all right. We're just gonna keep coming in, hold it up. Look way down the end. Pulling, 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 pulling. All right, carburetor heat in. Flaps up. Full power all the way in. All right, pick it up. It'll fly. And now drop your nose just a little bit, and we're going to settle that out right in there. Up a little more for 65. Avalon traffic, 1 Alpha Tango on the go 26 left traffic, Apple Valley. Alright, just keep climbing out, 65. Any questions so far?
I feel like it's my first day flying today for some reason.
That's a little bumpier, a little turbulent than usual. So fix that with your rudder. There you go. Step on that left wing a little bit. Or left pedal. Okay, keep it 65 on the climb out, and let's go ahead and make a left turn.
Left turn. Clear left, clear right.
Roll out. And left turn.
Left turn.
Climb going. Okay. Flight traffic, Cessna 1 Alpha Tango is left downwind 26 Apple Valley. Alright, pitch for 65 and keep that.
He is not climbing today.
Let's go ahead and set it up right there. Carburetor heat. Power 15. Flaps 20. And we'll keep 60. Left base. Avalon traffic, 1 Alpha Tango is left base 26 Apple Valley. Alright, roll out. Alright, reduce some power. About 1300 RPM for now. But we're going to keep 60 with the pitch. Alright, power to idle. All the way back for now. Alright, left turn at 60. Get that pitch for 60. Take that trim wheel and hit it about 2 handfuls down. 2. There you go, it's going to help you keep that. Alright, just a tiny bit of power, only a little bit. Just a little bit. There you go, see how that's working?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's what's going to help us get to the runway. We're just adding or deleting little bits as needed. We're going to roll to the right a little bit. See how we're just rolling it over with aileron. And just working that. Alright, power to idle.
Power to idle.
Look way down the end. We're just holding it up. Slowly pull back just like the stall. Okay, we're pulling. Gotta pull a little bit more.
Okay.
But that's the sight picture that we're starting to look for. Alright, carburetor heat in. Flaps up. Full power. Little right rudder. More right rudder, make it straight. And 50, it'll fly. And then once it's up a little bit, we're going to drop the nose a little bit. We're going to climb out at 65. And by traffic 1 Alpha Tango's on the go 26 left traffic Apple Valley. Drop your nose for 65. There you go. Make that left turn.
Oh, left turn.
Keep it 65. All right, left turn for the downwind. Traffic 1 Alpha Tango, left downwind 26 Apple Valley. Alright, roll out right there.
Advisory purposes only.
Alright, set it up. Carburetor heat. Power 15. Laps 20. And trimming for 60. So basically you can lightly let go of the yoke a little bit and just see if it's going to stay at 60. See if the nose is dropping like that, then we need a little nose up trim. So we can just wheel the wheel down a little bit. There you go. Alright, left turn, clear left, clear right. Bring your power back a little bit, it's creeping up a bit. There you go. Alright, clear left, clear right again, left turn. Headlight traffic, 1 Alpha Tango, turning final. 26, touch and go Apple Valley. Alright, power to idle. So make it as straight as you can, aileron for the left and right, and rudder to make the nose straight down the runway. Right now we're looking for the 2.6, small corrections. We're looking for the 2.6, looking down. A little high. Your power's all the way back.
Yeah, it's all the way.
There we go. Just keep it 60 though. Don't want to dive it. We're just gonna slowly bring it in. Feet low on the pedals. Alright, slowly start holding it off. Pulling a little bit. Hold it. Let it settle now. When it settles, start pulling a little bit more. Pull in. See how that works right there?
Uh-huh.
That's what we're looking for. Alright, clean it up. Carburetor heat. Flaps up. Full power. Alright, we got 50. Go ahead and pitch up. Rotate. Right rudder though, so it doesn't go off the runway. There you go. Alright. Drop your nose, climb out 65. F5 traffic. 1 out Tango's on the go 26 left traffic, Apple Valley.
Hello, traffic, 930 Whiskey Taxi, fuel to transit, bye-bye.
Okay, this is where the battery died on my camera. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a like. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please leave it in the comments below. If you know anyone that might enjoy this video, or any other student pilots, please feel free to share it with them. Catch you on the next one. Have a good one.